You know what is the beautiful thing about my hair is you'll always have like this one spring. Well, multiple. There's many strings that just pop out. I got my unemployed shirt today. Support from my girlfriend. Okay, great start to the video. So in today's video, my teeth look more white every time I do another video, but that's fine. In today's video, I thought we should talk about probably my favorite developers of all time, my favorite game series of all time, and I think also one of the most important games of all time. You guessed it, it's not Dark Souls, but Demon Souls. You can see an ugly price tag sticker there. I don't care. Do what you want with it. Demon Souls. Very great copy that I have here on the PS3. Other than the sticker, don't care. It's beautiful with the manual, with the disc. I'm already like getting emotional talking about this game. Oh, so good. It's so good. So naturally, you would expect people when they talk about Dark Souls as being From Software's most important game of all time. They'd be right in a lot of ways. I agree. I think Dark Souls is really important, but Demon Souls to me is really the grandfather of the Souls-like genre and doesn't get enough love necessarily. I'm gonna do another ramble video. I have an entire script right here for this video, and I could read from it and I could be like super YouTube voicey narrator and put some gameplay all over the place and, you know, and just do what is easiest. But I think that talking from just a ramble perspective is probably the best and probably what this channel is going to end up like. But Demon Souls to me is not difficult. It's actually one of the most exploitable. No, it's. Hold on a thought. I'm gonna look at the script anyway. I know forget everything I just said. So I don't go too off topic because you know ADHD, man, I go off topic. So let's take it back to the beginning. So more than any generation before it, Gen Z and now also Gen Alpha struggles with depression, anxiety, fear, fear of or more comparison, loneliness, and even for a lot of people, you know, the whole cocktail, because if you have one, chances of having multiple are very high. And I would like to create this channel as a platform and a place where people can talk about it, because it's the most over talked about thing, but under discussed in smaller groups. Everybody on big platforms and big companies will wave that banner of support for people with depression and people with anxiety. All the schools will have their pretty slogans and pretty hashtags on the post, but very few will go person to person, door to door to discuss these problems. And why I want to talk about this and what it has to do with Demon Souls is because they are related. Art is, for a lot of people, a way of making sense the things that we go through in life, the pains, the struggles, the anxieties, those off days. Art is the outlet for a lot of us in order to communicate and to make sense of all of it. And Demon Souls being a video game, and yes, video games are art. I see Demon Souls as an outlet, a way of making sense of this crazy world of ours and all of its problems and beauties. And I want to dedicate this first video. It's not my first video, it may be. I want to dedicate this video to Nakey Jakey. You might have heard of him. He's a really good YouTuber. You'll call him the ball guy, the bouncing ball, the exercise ball YouTuber. And he made a video a while back of how Dark Souls saved his life. Or I think it was more something like, what was the title? How Dark Souls saved me. That was the title of his YouTube video. And in that video, there was no fancy edits, no crazy lighting or crazy background. He just was laying down and he was just talking about the importance of the game to him and to many people as myself. And that's why I dedicate this video to him, because he also recently in one of his other videos said that if you watch a lot of YouTube, if you play a lot of games and you watch people making YouTube videos and you're like, hey, I could probably do that, then do it. You put up a camera. I've got a really like subpar setup here, but I'm doing it. Today is the day and I'm doing things and I'm feeling great about it. So big shout out to Naked Jakey for the inspiration to this video and maybe me even doing YouTube entirely. So, if you want to check out the video, if you want to check out the video, it's going to be down in the description. You can click on it, go watch it, please. It's a really good video. And having rewatched this video, multiple times, I found it very authentic and real. From Software is an incredible developer. They're incredible people. They make good games that end. I know Elden Ring was huge and I played it twice and I still had about 100 hours in it, 2 playthroughs. I tried to do everything. I tried to get all the armor sets. I tried to complete every single side quest because of their so difficult to keep track of side quest system. But I try and I watch a lot of YouTube guides on how to complete their games. I really enjoy their older games still. Title drop. Boom. My name is Paul and I was born in 2005 and I look like I have a hunchback, but I don't. I'm just trying to keep my head space with the frame. Anyway, and this is me being 21 years old. I'm 21 years old today. And I had many times in my life where I couldn't get out of bed. I didn't want to finish something. I didn't want to go to school. I didn't want to see people. I felt like I am not accomplishing anything. I'm not doing anything. I felt like this as a title that is plastered all over my body, a big billboard over my head that everyone could see and that everyone would judge me for. And to bring clarification to why this channel was called The Unemployed Paul, I'm not technically unemployed because I'm a freelancer, and for people, you understand that being a freelancer means that you technically are never employed. I lend my skills to companies and to people, and then eventually they're done with me. And I walk and I go do it again for another company. Or sometimes I'll be lucky and I get a longer job, or maybe a year of work as an actor or as someone's marketing agent or whatever. But the fact of the matter is that I'm technically never employed. And that has been a big insecurity of me for now quite some time, where I feel like a lot of people my age are doing much better than me. They're doing so much more than me. And I feel behind. And I think that's, again, is going to come back to how a lot of people feel. We are in a world where we can compare at any moment of every day. We see every day someone new getting engaged, someone buying a house, someone getting a promotion. Whereas usually it wouldn't be that exposed, or you wouldn't be that exposed to so much success, because that's all you're gonna see. We very, very rarely see the lows, the times where you can't afford a meal, where you're gonna have to skip a few to afford rent. People don't want to see that. People are not going to like that video. It's not going to get views. They want to see the flashy cars, the helicopter pad on your big ass mansion. Where am I going with this video? Yeah. Everyone knows Dark Souls. I've said that. Now, about 5 years ago, at a local store, like a local secondhand store called Cash Crusaders, I'm gonna name drop because I like a sponsor. Please, please. My mom and I were just in the store and she saw the cover of this bad boy on the shelf. And me knowing the From Software in its history, I immediately wanted it. My mother being, we are a very Christian household. But we're Christians. And obviously the title is gonna raise some eyebrows of a lot of parents. But I assured my mom that, Mom, I promise I won't worship the devil after playing Demon Souls. I can guarantee that. And so my mom agreed. And so shout out to her. Mom, thank you. I enjoyed it very much and I'm still not worshiping the devil. So I kept my promise. Yeah. Also, I was like 18 years old at the time. Okay, we're not gonna say that one. So I boot up the game. And I think, this is supposed to be hard? Huh? No problem. I got this. And I proceed to get shot 27 times or something. We'll put that edit in there. So here's the interesting thing. I tried again. Even though I kept dying, I got addicted. And this was also the first From Software game I've ever played. Just mind you, I haven't played Dark Souls 1, 2, Elden Ring, none of those games before, Bloodborne. Like, everybody has to be, it has to be a moment of silence every time Bloodborne is mentioned, because obviously it's considered to be the best one. And it's good. I tried again, which was surprising. I'm a bit tired now. Should I? We got this. Push on through. And this is very significant because, like I've mentioned before, I have ADHD. So usually when I die in an older game, like a lot of these older games up here, there's quite a few of them where I played like maybe the first level, I died, and then I put it back on the shelf. I probably haven't touched it then in years, and I'm probably never going to finish it. But with this, with Demon Souls, which a lot of people can think is like absurdly difficult, which I don't think that. I think it's fair. I kept playing because I didn't die because of some stupid health bar. I didn't die because of a hidden mechanic. There's a lot of hidden mechanics. I'm actually lying through my teeth. But I died because I didn't understand the game. I didn't understand yet its mechanics. And I wanted then to learn it. Where I think with a lot of these other deaths in these previous games is because I fully understand why I died. And that's why I don't like it. I want to die because I don't understand something or that I can get better at something. I think you see with a lot of younger kids as well. You know, we used to test our limits. We used to be like, hey, I wonder how high I can jump. I wonder how long I can hold my breath. I wonder how far I can sprint. How fast can I run? We don't do that anymore as adults. But every once in a blue moon, you find a game and you're like, I can beat this. I can do this. I want to beat this. I know I can beat this. And you kind of build this resentment towards the game and like, hey, I'm gonna grab you. I will finish you. I will beat you. And you get like this just sense of motivation to finish something. A game from 2009, a launch title, I believe, with the PS3, or one of the launch titles. No, the PS3 came out in 2007, so it couldn't have been a launch title. But it was one of the earlier games. And every single time that you would progress even a little bit, wow, you felt it. You felt that progression. It was addictive. Oh, it was so addictive. Because you would just get maybe 1 meter of foothold further into the game and you were like, wow, I did something. I achieved it. I'm getting there. And that is what's so good about the From Software games and what is so enjoyable about the Souls-like genre is that you have to figure it out. You can't just keep hitting and keep spamming the same buttons or keep trying the same method that you've been trying with a lot of all these other games, like let's say Borderlands 2. You can see it up here on the shelf. If you're struggling with a boss, you just keep doing mostly the same thing that you've been doing. But with From Software games, you got to change your strategy. You got to figure out this game. You got to read those descriptions. You got to test the weapons. You got to test all the magic elements you can do, because otherwise you're not going to progress the game. You're not going to get anywhere. You got to figure it out. You got to get good, as they would always say. Get good. I hate that so much, but get good. Even where there are games today that are just immediate game of the year contenders, I hate The Witcher 3. I'm sorry, I don't like The Witcher 3. I played like 20 minutes of it. I'm like, how could you do this for hundreds of hours on end? I don't understand. It's like, I get it, it's like good story and whatever, but dude, it's the same thing over and over. And it's not even that difficult, and the combat sucks. Okay, enough shade being thrown at The Witcher 3. I'm sorry for you Witcher 3 fans out there, but dude, I like a game that just ends. I've spoken about this before. Demon Souls, you can't beat it. I'm going off script again, whatever. And I'm getting tired of me speaking. Bottoms up. My one friend, who also loves playing video games, cannot fathom why I like Demon Souls and Dark Souls and all the From Software games. Because he cannot understand why I keep doing it to myself. Why do I choose pain? And for the most part, I didn't know. I just kept trying again and again, because I knew that no matter how tough and impossible each time it felt, I knew that it was possible. No matter how incredibly huge this boss seemed and how impossible the fates and the feats may be, I knew that it is possible and that many people before me have done it. And I wanted to be one of those people. And I think, it's almost too obvious why I like these games so much. I'm gonna pause it for a second, but I want to get to the meat of this video, because it's been like 17 minutes I'm seeing here on the recording, and I just want to get to the important part of what I want to get to. This game encourages you to try again, to get up and do it again, and know that it is possible. And then when you finally beat it, after trying so many times, it's more than just a win in the game, but it's a win at life. And I kid you not, this game has taught me that to achieve things that are worthy of achieving, you have to try again. You have to keep trying. You're gonna lose. You're gonna fail. And in a way, that's very, very comforting. And when you put down that controller, you give up. Your character inside the game will never finish it, just as you have never finished it. But when you pick it up again and again, you are trying again, and you will finish it. It sounds simple and it sounds stupid, and I know, and I'm hearing myself, and I'm tired, and I'm like, I don't know how long this Red Bull is going to carry me, but I think all I want to say is just try again. Whatever it is you're doing, whether you're just eating a meal and watching this video, or you're going through something difficult, or you're struggling just to get up and out of bed, I want to tell you that baby steps are a good start, but sometimes just getting up is the victory. Picking up the controller again is the victory. Trying again, the fact that you did try again, is the victory. And that is why games are important, and why this game, Demon Souls, to me is so important. I will give this a 9 out of 10, maybe 8 out of 10, because obviously it's not Dark Souls. But it was the one that started it all for me personally. I hope you enjoyed this video, and stay safe. Try again. You can do this.